like this. It's been like this for like a week, and I haven't driven to work at all. I haven't even driven to work. I've been taking my regular bus because I cannot come and keep myself. The roads are super slippery. Let me show you guys. Bright and early looks like. Woo. What can I say? You're welcome. And it's going to be like this tomorrow and next tomorrow too. Oh my god. See how slippery is the road. Like, they are not well plowed. The thing is, if I'm going to the mall, I'm going to somewhere that is not time bound. I'll take my time and get there. But not that I'm going to office. My office to my house is like a close to 30 minutes drive. So when do I want to leave the house? When I have to prep for my son and everything. So I'll just normally take my bus and be going. Bus will take me 1 hour, yes I know. But then while driving, I don't know. I know I will not spend up to an hour driving, even if I'm driving slow. But whew, I don't want to risk it. Plus, when I ask people, they're like, just take your time. You can just go to short distances than decide to go the whole 9 yards with the car. So, yeah. Waiting on my bus. Oh, more driving the car that is not beans. Hey, Chim. It's not beans. It isn't beans. So right now I'm heading to the store very close to me just to get some few things. So I'll just give you some gist before we begin this journey. Before we journey this journey. So the first time I got the car, I decided to drive it. It was pretty late. It's not pretty late, it's just 5:30, but 5:30 here, it's like 8 p.m. in Nigerian time. So I said, okay, let me drive the car home, So went to pick the car. I started driving the car, just me in the car. I was not driving because my husband works, the shift has changed, so his evening is always occupied. So now I hit the road with this car. Guys, I jammed myself for highway. Like, I haven't driven highway before. Even all the while we were practicing, I did G2 test, so I didn't enter highway. The only time I even enter small highway, and I just that Kitchener highway, me and my instructor, right? So that's why I enter highway. I didn't plan to enter highway. It was just mere coincidence. So I enter highway, begin the drive. I say, God, I beg, Jesus, take the wheel. You know the definition of Jesus, take the wheel. I just stay here, they sit down like passenger, take the wheel. People were driving at 140 because you could see the speed. I was not even driving up to 100. Like, I was driving like 70, 80 on the highway, which is very risky. It could lead to accidents. It could actually lead to you getting a ticket for impeding traffic, yeah? So, I just drive it like that, reach house. I got home. I didn't even know that I can turn off highway. So when I got home, my neighbor just told me how to turn off highway. Now, if you're a new driver and you don't want to drive on the highway, even if you're going across cities, you just want to be going into city streets, go to your Google map. You see the 3 dots on the top right. Click on the 3 dots on the top right. You see option. Click on option. You see avoid highway and avoid toll gates. So I avoided those 2 things. After doing that, I said, okay, since I'm not going to enter highway again. And you know the worst part of this thing was it was getting super dark. It was getting extremely dark, But safe to say I made it home. Then the next day I said, okay, I drove my son to school. Good. I drove myself to work because it's a familiar route. Although the route that buses will take you sometimes is different than the route that you use when you're driving. So, because it's shorter distance if you're driving. So, that's why I go office, so no problems. Coming back. Coming back, guys. It was dark, but the darkness I experienced a day before, even on the highway, was even better because there were lights on the road, traffic lights and everything. But the place I now followed, because now that I've avoided highway, I'm now trying to familiarize myself with different routes. So I followed Westmount, and that particular road on Westmount is a long road and it's a very dark road. There are no traffic lights. The traffic light you see will be like in the next 10 minutes before you see the next traffic light. So it's just a dark road. And be like say people know because It was just maybe we'll be like just 3 when they drive that road that night, then oncoming traffic, as in driving down, then oncoming traffic. So because it was so black, pitch black, I couldn't see anything. I didn't know how to on my my head beams, or what they call it. I was just clicking everything clickable. Nothing was clicking until I finally got how to on it. My high beams, not head beams, my high beams. Like, my car has auto lights, so in the darkness it was shining light, but it wasn't freaking bright enough. Like, it could shine light, but it wasn't freaking bright enough. 1, then 2, the lights that were coming were shining their own high beams in my face. So the rule of that is, if a car is coming and is shining their high beams in your face, don't look there, just look on your own lane, so that you don't get into an accident, because that thing almost blinded me, to be honest. And it was now raining. Like, just the worst combination ever. It was now raining. Okay, no, it wasn't even raining that day. It was the 3rd day. Like, the first 3 days of driving was just the worst for me. And I thank God I've experienced those ones. So the 2nd day was the darkness night. That was the darkest night, and I followed that route. So I already knew that route is a no-no for me, going home when it's dark. You know, coming to work, yes, but going home when it's dark, no. So I survived. I survived that one. Then the 3rd day, it was raining. Like, I was like, okay, let me wait in the office more, maybe the rain will go down. It was becoming worse. I said, Oluchi, give yourself brain. Stella, you have to be on the road, hit the road. Everybody was like, Stella, are you gonna be okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna be okay. So I entered the car. I spent 15 minutes trying to find out how my wipers work. No doubt. Like, I flicked it up, it was wiping, but it was only wiping vim vim. Like, it wasn't going vim 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 vim. I don't know if you're getting what I'm saying. It only flipped and cleaned when I do it. You know, I cannot be driving and flipping it with my hand. It has to be flipping on its own. I was like, okay, let's manage. So I spent like 10 minutes googling how to vim and find out how the wipers work. But it was not from driving in the rain, because I was not fast. I was super slow on the road. Yeah, it's a road of 60. You can be going 60 kilometers per hour, but I was going like 40 because I needed to be careful. Driving in the rain, make sure they see it in the front. You don't know which pedestrian is passing. One pedestrian will go cross when you're not supposed to cross. So, because while driving, you're not just responsible for your own car, you're also responsible for the people on the road, responsible for other drivers, responsible for cyclists, any single freaking body that decides to use the road that day. So most times, even when I'm driving, when I want to come out, I say, God, please, I hand over today onto your hands. Take control. I don't want to collect any tickets in this Canada, and I don't want to hit anybody. I don't want to have any casualty, nothing. So I was driving slow, but I got home safe. Everything was good. So that was the first 3 days. Now the 4th day. Okay, now that was the first 3 days, which was good. I was driving, to work and all of that, dropping my child in school, and good. Until snow that decided to show his ugly face. So the day the snow fell, the first day it fell, it wasn't so bad. I drove. Then the 2nd day it fell. I don't even know what happened. I think it was around 6:30. I was just preparing my son for my son's lunch, school lunch. I said, oh, let me just turn off the car. I was just preparing my son's school lunch. I said, let me look outside the window and see what's going on. I don't know if I have snippets of how the car looked like, but if I do have it, I will show it either in the beginning of the video or maybe at the end of the video. It was like I just carried my car, put inside deep freezer, take. It was covered all the way. I'm like, waiting the apple, like, how am I going to get this thing out? I had no idea about normal things to use to clean snow off the car. I've never experienced snow on the car before. So I can enter bus. Everybody enter bus at various destinations that day. So when I came back now, my neighbor now told, and I asked my neighbor, I said, oh, you need to get I think I bought it. Oh, Jesus. Let me see if I can show you guys. I bought another one. Can I go use and scratch my window? Oops. So I bought another one today. I have one in my boot. So this side is to scratch the caked ice off your glass. And oh, careful, Lodge. Stella. Then this side is to brush the ice off. So I just got this one. Tell me where I bought another one. Okay, anyway, so my neighbor told me I could get that. So I went to Canadian Tire to buy it the next day. No, the next day on my way back from work, I went to Canadian Tire to buy it. So I bought it, and we used it to clean the car the following day, and we drove because it wasn't that bad the next day, right? But if you see accident on the road, on the highway, just Waterloo Kitchener. I didn't follow the highway, but we're seeing the news in the office. Accident. I gave myself, I said, Stella, you're a new driver. Don't come and show stunts. This is not the time to show stunts. Don't worry, during summer you will show stunts. So when I saw the accident, I just gave myself a brain. I said, oh, I'm going to park this car for now. Yeah, we'll just be warming the engine maybe during the weekends or in the evening when we need to do some small runs, but not to office, because my drive from the house to the office is like 30 minutes, like 30 something, half an hour. I said, it's not going to work. So anyways, while I was driving, those days I was driving when the snow did not hit. Let me give you some certain things that happened to me. You know how in Canada, and worst thing, driving in snow in Canada first, the lines are covered. Like you can't even snow down, especially roads that did not plow. Sometimes they plow the main road, sometimes they don't plow it to like clear it. Sometimes they don't clear it. So the roads are covered, and there are some. If you want to turn to the left, there's a lane you have to be. If you want to turn to the right, there's a lane you have to be. If you're going front, going straight, there's a lane you have to be. So all of that just messed with me, and I said, okay, no, I'm not going to park this car. Just park it first. I'm not going to risk my life because I want to prove a point that I can drive in the snow. The things you need to have in your car as a driver is your registration document. So I have a pigeonhole here. Let me just show you guys, because I'm good like that. I have a pigeonhole here. I have registration of the car. I have my insurance, my insurance pink slip here. I printed it out. I have my safety document, although I said that one is not necessary. I have my warranty document, it's also not necessary. So basically all you need is just your insurance and your registration. There's something else I want to mention. Insurance, registration. I just have my warranty here. I just have these documents inside my pigeonhole here. Right? So you know how in Nigeria, how they say you must have fire extinguisher. You don't need it here. Like you don't need it at all. Like I was telling my friend in the office, I was like, oh, do I need like fire extinguisher? Do I need like first aid box? She was like, what do you need it for? Although you can have it if you want to, but it's not like if road safety or anybody stop you now, they say, where's your fire extinguisher? Where's your this one? Nobody will ask you all those things. Just have the registration of documents of the car and your insurance, so that in case anything happens, they know that you have insurance. You don't even need to have full insurance, even third-party insurance. In fact, once I have gotten a handle of this car, I'm changing my insurance from full coverage to third party, because I don't plan to jam anybody. To be honest, I don't plan to jam anybody. So I'm just paying money with not just the entire insurance pocket. So after like I think maybe like mid of next year or close to 6 months or something, I would change the warranty from full coverage to, because yes, they do still, like the third party warranty will not cover theft, but I don't think anybody plans to steal my car, because do they know who I am? Do you know who I am? I am a chosen. Oh my goodness. All right guys, thank you so much for tuning in with me. I'm just going to take you on a ride to and fro. I'm going to show you how I drive, and also show you my driving back to the house. Okay, see you. Bye bye. That is not rain, that is snow. It's snowing again, and I don't want my car to be caked up before I leave here. I just want to quickly get one or two. I need a broom. I think I'll even video my way. Let's go guys, let's go. Let's go and get one or two things. I'm gonna use my, guys, see, just few minutes I stepped out to everywhere don't choke again. Anyway, I'm not going far. Everywhere don't choke, don't they choke again. Very slippery, you guys. If you make mistake, go wear shoe. You don't get on your own. Alright guys, let me put my foot in because my hands are freaking cold. Just got to get some more. My spray before I wiped it, like it was a mess. slow driving, oh. Yeah, let's go. You can go. Let's go. And slow driving. Anybody coming back my back? Oh yeah, she there. Whew. I'm everywhere, don't joke again. Can't even see the line of the road. Why I say make I just do fast, come outside.